About 2 years ago, I featured a very impressive watch from the brand Rosenbusch. It was their integrated bracelet design that was somewhat of a departure from what you normally see from other brands. Today, we're taking a look at their dress watch. And again, this is another departure from what you normally see in dress watches today. This gets a very odd shape. It gets a hand-wound movement and a beautiful dial design. So without further ado, let's take a hands-on look at the Rosenbusch Horizon. This is called the Horizon. It is a German-made dress watch from the brand Rosenbusch. And the first thing you're going to notice here is the odd case shape. This mimics their integrated bracelet watch that they came out with about 2 years ago, I want to say. It has a very similar look. So if you see their watch, their other watch, their integrated bracelet watch next to this watch, you will know that they are related in some way. This gets a curved sapphire crystal and a beautiful dial that is a 2-level dial, and it's in blue. So that outer portion is like a satin finish, and then you have the applied indices on there. And then there is a lower portion of the dial where you have the date, and that is in a brushed finish. And when you move it around, you can definitely see the difference between the two finishes on the dial, and it looks beautiful. They did a really good job at executing this dial. You have a minute track that goes around the perimeter of the dial, and that minute track is a railroad style minute track. Right at the bottom of the dial, it says made in Germany. Right above the date, it says mechanical, and then you have Rosenbusch at the 12 o'clock, or right below the 12 o'clock position. Their logo takes the place of the 12 o'clock index. A very simple, straightforward hand stack. You have hour and minutes. Those are a stick hand, and those are filled with lume. They're rounded on the edge, and then the second hand is just a needle seconds hand with no counterbalance. A beautifully executed dial and a beautifully executed case. You can see that you have a curved bezel on here and a curved sapphire crystal. This is a hand-wound watch, and you have a very beautiful shaped case. I don't know what you would call this shape. It's between a tonneau shaped case and a traditional shaped case. You have very short lugs, and you get a display case back where you can see the movement. The movement inside this watch is a Sellita SW210. Like I was saying, this is made in Germany. However, you are getting a Swiss-made movement. It's a little weird because you have a round movement in a case back that mimics the front sapphire crystal, so the front bezel. It's shaped, it's an odd shape, and you have that round movement sitting in there. It kind of works, but they probably could have just put a round case back on here, and it would have been maybe easier and could have looked better, or maybe not. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. You do have this space around the movement, but they've put metal there, so it doesn't look bad. I don't think it looks bad at all, actually. I just kind of wonder what it would have looked like with a round case back. The case measures in at about 39.2 millimeters according to my caliper, so essentially a 39 millimeter watch. 10 millimeters thick, including both sapphire crystals, front and back. And then you have a lug-to-lug of about 45.7 millimeters and a 5.9 millimeter crown. The case is kind of cool because if you turn it on its side and you're looking at it directly down where the lugs are, it's almost a telescoping case, which is very similar to what you would see from Arnold & Son. I don't know if you've ever seen those cases where it's sort of smaller in the back and it telescopes out. So this will wear very comfortably and very close to the wrist. The strap on here is made out of denim, and it is really cool. I think that they've gone with the denim look for this strap because of that blue dial. I don't think the other watches in this collection get a strap like this. And I have to say, it's a really nice strap. The stitching is really nice. The feel of the denim is very soft. You have leather on the back, and then you have a deployant buckle that is signed with the Rosenbusch logo. The hand-wound Sellita movement inside here, the SW210, is regulated to, I believe, plus or minus 7 seconds per day. So that is also very good. And let's throw it on the wrist and see how it looks. But first, let me show you the watch that I have on my wrist. On my wrist today, I have another Rosenbusch design. This is their integrated bracelet watch. However, this is a skeletonized version of it. And you can see that case shape. and how it is very similar to the dress watch that we're looking at today, however in a dress watch form. This is more of a sports watch, even though the watch that we're looking at today, the Horizon, does get 100 meters of water resistance. I do want to mention that because it is a dress watch technically, and 100 meters is very good. And there it is on my 7.5 inch wrist with that denim strap, that blue dial, that odd shape to the case. It looks great. I have a 7.5 inch wrist. This is a 39.2 millimeter watch according to my calipers, and you have about a 10 millimeter thickness. So it's thin because of that Sellita SW210, and the lug to lug is around 46 millimeters, just under 46 millimeters at 45.7 millimeters. And there you go. I think it looks great on my 7.5 inch wrist. You can see what I was saying before. It sits really close to the wrist, so it looks very thin, thinner than the 10 millimeters thick, and that is saying something. So very good looking watch. And there you go. Even though this is a dress watch, it gets 100 meters of water resistance and a little bit of lume as well. A very odd case, a very nice dial, and a really cool strap. I think this is a great watch. I really do like it, and it's something a little bit different from what you normally see from all the other brands out there, and I love to see that. Plus you're getting that Sellita SW210 that you can see from the back. It's a little bit weird, a little bit funky. Like I said, I always gravitate towards watches like this. A traditional round watch is nice, but I also like to see things like this that are a little bit weird and funky. That's really it. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. Price on this is around $900 after the exchange rate for their Kickstarter. The Kickstarter will be up, I believe, on the 4th of March. This video should be airing somewhere around there. I will put a link to the Kickstarter down in the description below. That's really it, guys. Thank you for logging on. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for joining me today. If you like this watch, definitely check out the link in the description below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.